In essence, Umami is trying to do for biomanufacturing what the Bessemer process did for steel. We're trying to create an industrial revolution where biomanufacturing can become one of the core ways we sustainably produce all sorts of products that are currently extracted from nature and often in ways that are destructive and diminishing as we use up those resources and consume them at ever increasing levels. We see startups obviously can move much faster than incumbents. So especially when you want to test a case and really validate that there's opportunity, working with startups moves that much faster. And so that was part of the goal working with Stakeholder Foods was integrating our technologies. They brought some technology for 3D printing and structuring of fish fillets. And we brought basically the whole upstream side of that process. The biggest learning is always try to spend more time with customers earlier. And especially in deep tech, there can be this sort of contesting intuition because you're like, I need to build enough that I can paint something compelling for a customer, which has definitely proven true in my experience so far. And most of my experience has been in deep tech. And there's certainly a threshold where you're too early for customers to really engage. You can do discovery, but you can't do much more. It's much harder to pivot a biotech business aggressively. Like if somebody says, make me a cosmetic, don't make me a food, that's not such a simple pivot to make. And you don't want to be led around by the last thing somebody told you that was interesting. I think you have to sort of also really look at compatibility with what the tech can do and levels of maturity and make sure that feels internally driven. But then maybe the applications and how you pitch those applications get more and more customer focused as early as you can manage it.